Law 193. The camp of Yahweh must be equipped with the necessary implements to keep it in a sanitary condition, and each must do his part. Deuteronomy chapter 23 verses 12 to 14. 23:12. Thou shalt have a place also without the camp, whither thou shalt go forth abroad. 23:13. And thou shalt have a paddle upon thy weapon, and it shall be, when thou wilt ease thyself abroad, thou shalt dig therewith, and shalt turn back and cover that which cometh from thee. 23:14. For the Lord thy God walketh in the midst of thy camp, to deliver thee, and to give up thine enemies before thee. Therefore shall thy camp be holy, that he see no unclean thing in thee, and turn away from thee. Law 194. Stolen property must be returned to its owner. Leviticus chapter 6 verses 2 to 5. 6 to 2. If a soul sin, and commit a trespass against the Lord, and lie unto his neighbor in that which was delivered him to keep, or in fellowship, or in a thing taken away by violence, or hath deceived his neighbor. 6 to 3. Or have found that which was lost, and lieth concerning it, and sweareth falsely, in any of all these that a man doth, sinning therein. 6 to 4. Then it shall be, because he hath sinned, and is guilty, that he shall restore that which he took violently away, or the thing which he hath deceitfully gotten, or that which was delivered him to keep, or the lost thing which he found. 6 to 5. Or all that about which he hath sworn falsely, he shall even restore it in the principal, and shall add the fifth part more thereto, and give it unto him to whom it appertaineth, in the day of his trespass offering. Law 195. The poor must be taken care of according to Yahweh's laws. Deuteronomy chapter 15 verses 8, 11. 15 to 8. Thou shalt not make thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. 15:11. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Law 196. When the Hebrew slave goes free, the owner must give him gifts. Deuteronomy chapter 15 verses 12 to 14, 18. 15:12. And if thy brother, an Hebrew man, or an Hebrew woman, be sold unto thee, and serve thee 6 years, then in the 7th year thou shalt let him go free from thee. 15:13. And when thou sendest him out free from thee, thou shalt not let him go away empty. 15:14. Thou shalt furnish him liberally out of thy flock, and out of thy floor, and out of thy winepress. Of that wherewith the Lord thy God hath blessed thee thou shalt give unto him. 15:18. It shall not seem hard unto thee, when thou sendest him away free from thee, for he hath been worth a double hired servant to thee, in serving thee 6 years, and the Lord thy God shall bless thee in all that thou doest. Law 197. Loans to brothers must be without interest. Exodus chapter 22 verse 25. If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee, thou shalt not be to him as an usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him usury. Law 198. Loans to a foreigner may be with interest. Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse 20. Unto a stranger thou mayest lend upon usury, but unto thy brother thou shalt not lend upon usury. That the Lord thy God may bless thee in all that thou settest thine hand to in the land whither thou goest to possess it. Law 199. Restore a pledge for a loan to its owner if he needs it. Deuteronomy chapter 24 verses 12 to 13. 24:12. And if the man be poor, thou shalt not sleep with his pledge. 24:13. In any case thou shalt deliver him the pledge again when the sun goeth down, that he may sleep in his own raiment, and bless thee, and it shall be righteousness unto thee before the Lord thy God. Law 200. Pay the high work of his wages at the agreed time. Deuteronomy chapter 24 verses 14 to 15. 24:14. Thou shalt not oppress an hired servant that is poor and needy, whether he be of thy brethren, or of thy strangers that are in thy land within thy gates. 24:15. At his day thou shalt give him his hire, neither shall the sun go down upon it. For he is poor, and setteth his heart upon it, lest he cry against thee unto the Lord, and it be sin unto thee. Law 201. Permit the poor to eat the produce of the vineyard or the standing grain. Deuteronomy chapter 23 verses 24 to 25. 23-24. When thou comest into thy neighbor's vineyard, then thou mayest eat grapes thy fill at thine own pleasure, but thou shalt not put any in thy vessel. 23-25. When thou comest into the standing corn of thy neighbor, then thou mayest pluck the ears with thine hand, but thou shalt not move a sickle unto thy neighbor's standing corn. Law 202. Help a stranger who has a fallen animal. Exodus chapter 23 verse 5. If thou see the ass of him that hateth thee lying under his burden, and wouldest forbear to help him, thou shalt surely help with him. Law 203. Help a brother who has a fallen animal. Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 4. Thou shalt not see thy brother's ass or his ox fall down by the way, and hide thyself from them. Thou shalt surely help him to lift them up again. Law 204. Most property must be restored to its owner. Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 1. Thou shalt not see thy brother's ox or his sheep go astray, and hide thyself from them. Thou shalt in any case bring them again unto thy brother.
I hope you enjoyed, brothers and sisters. I hope you have a happy Sabbath. Remember, put the Most High first. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Always much love, and all praises to the Most High.